A very good evening. I'm Dave Woods. It's great to have you here with us at the Brick Community Stadium. Stand by for the kickoff. We are underway. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. Nice step. Twinkle toes.
Well, it's hard to tell if the attack is brilliant or the defence is dire. Either way, the stats tell the story.
And he runs into some effective defence.
Some enterprising play.
He's got past another.
Either he's good or they've forgotten it's tackle football.
Looking to score here, right on the line. Try to the home side. Well, they're off to a very good start here. They'll want to continue putting the pressure on.
Good try that, Dave. The build-up was impressive, and in the end, the defence had no answer to that piece of brilliance there.
He's looking to add the extras. Conversion is successful.
Always a good way to settle things down. Get some points on the board.
The Warriors lead by 6. Drives this kickoff long. Smith collects it on the full and with a step. Grabbed by the defence.
Defence is struggling here.
With a quick pass, lays it off. Havard is rounded up. Leigh runs from acting half. Works it on. 2 defenders, and he's down. And you'll find that's the 3rd tackle. Slips in the short one. Weaves his way. Captured by the defence.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Mesmerises the defence with a step. Look at Brian's face, they've knocked on.
They really need to secure that.
Ball and all tackle. Out of dummy half he goes. Blocked by the defence. Wrapped up, no way through. That's the first of 6. Lovely pass. Real force in this defence. At dummy half, Minchella passes. The Robins not able to break through that strong defence.
Beautiful.
Offloads. I like that. He's kept it alive.
Well done.
Still trying to make meters as he's brought down after that good run. This is just outstanding defence here. Overpowered by the defence. Unable to break through. Plays the ball. Cutting out his teammates. No advantage there. Referee has called up play. Rushes into dummy half. Weaves his way through that tackle. Confronted by the defence. And he's blocked by the defence. Field goes himself. That's a clever pass. And taken by the defence. There's the second. Plays it. Tests the defence with a short ball. He runs through another. A heavy tackle. Halted by the defence. That's the 3rd. Leigh dashes out of dummy half. Gives it on. Fooling the defence with that step. Martin picks up the ball. Has a go at the defence. The defence snuffs out the chance of an offload. That's 1. No respect for ball security. He's shut down there by the defence. Leigh has a look and then runs from dummy half. Met by a wall of defence.
The Robins showed no commitment on that play. Disappointing.
And offloads the ball. Blocked by the tackle. Rounded up by the defence.
Huge play.
Leigh senses a chance out of dummy half. He runs straight past another. Minchella puts him away. Still a couple of tackles left here. Putting up a chase. 20 metres out. And he'll be forced to play it. They've got the momentum in attack. There's the play the ball. 20 metres away. A little more than a rib tickler, that tackle. Can't handle it. Referee shouting held. Comes up with a play the ball. Lewis.
Great pass.
Defence has prevented an offload. That's the first. Gets in the dummy half. Good ball. Martin. Caught there. He surges forward. My word, that's a good tackle. That's the second. Play the ball now. Passes inside. The Robins. Unable to break through.
Takes a safe option.
Lewis. Morg. Burgess.
Nice pass.
Sucked in the defenders and still offloaded. 30 away. Armstrong with momentum. And they seize him.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Hadley stands and passes. The Robins throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Shut down. That's good defence there. Referee calls held. Strong defence here. 6 tackles completed, and they have to hand it over. Runs out of the in-goal back into play. They worked hard to bring him down.
Takes the tackle, safe option.
Well held, no way through. Leeming looking to make more ground out of dummy half. Caught there, shut down by the defence. Keeps testing the defence with a short pass. Byrne. No chance of an offload in that tackle. Leeming out of acting half. Looks and turns the ball inside. Whoops, there's the intercept. Strong defence. He's been hit hard. Leeming blocks his run. Met front on. Dummy half run here. Great vision. Passes long. Off the left foot.
Oh, he's proving elusive.
He puts on the bear hug in that tackle.
The Robins really need to aim up in defence here. Too many line breaks for the opposition.
Dragged down.
Defence is struggling to hold them here.
With a little bullet pass. A wall of defenders. The Warriors attacking strongly. Has a look and flicks it inside. Kieran almost away. He's almost made his way through. They roll forward again. Feeds it on. Eckersley. They've come away with it. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. There's the mistake. It's on the last, and now we'll have a changeover. Lewis loops a pass. He's taken there in that tackle. Tackle 1 completed. Shovels it on. Loops it over the top. Burgess. Wrapped up on the halfway line.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
No way through. That's 3. A snappy pass. They go for the line here.
Well, they've taken the foot off the accelerator, but are ready to apply the brake.
Back-to-back sets of 6 coming up. Litton with a tap from the 20. Oh, another very careless tackle here. And rightly so, the ref has given a warning to both captains. The next high tackle will be a send-off offence. Minchella. That is a try. Sweeter than mangoes in summer. That's the spot to score a try.
Good try, very good try. They'll be happy to get those first few points on the board.
We've got the kick still to come.
Well, Dave, I'm sure he'd like to convert the kick and take the points.
And that's straight over the black dot.
Scores level. Who's got the next move?
The kickoff is long. Moore there to field the kick. That's the half-time hooter. And picked up in the tackle, first tackle. And that brings us to the end of the first half. Well, we expected a close game. So far, we haven't been disappointed.
Oh, it's been a pretty good spectacle so far. I've enjoyed the battle in the forwards, and both teams have shown promise with the football, especially in these conditions. I'm looking forward to the second half.
I'm not going anywhere, Brian, and I'm sure no one else is either. Let's stand by for the second half. They pick him up like they're throwing out the trash. That's tackle number 1. Holding up a short pass. Batchelor. Blocked by the defence. Powerful defence.
The defence tonight has been first class from both sides. Not afraid to put their bodies on the line here.
Shovels it wide. Minchella. He surges forward. Held is the call from the referee.
Smart play. Takes the tackle.
He's caught by the defence.
Looking sharp in attack.
Delivers a long ball. There's no advantage there, and the referee has called them back.
The opposition cannot believe they are getting the ball here. Golden opportunity.
Which way did he go? Powering his way through the defence. The Warriors threatening to score. Inside the danger zone. Here's a run from dummy half. Lunges, stretches, desperate, gets the try. One of the local heroes gets the try.
Super try there, but with no disrespect to the try scorer, there were some terrible tackle attempts along the way. The coach will be very disappointed in the defensive effort in that set.
Opportunity to add the extras.
And not to offend Dave, but if he misses this, I think I'll sign off early and go home.
And straight through.
Saturday night football at its finest, Dave. Some fans have come a long way to be here tonight, and they're getting their money's worth right here.
Kicks long. Good step. And he's stopped in that one.
Well, we're seeing far too many line breaks against the visitors. They're getting punished out there.
Finally rounded up. Leaning, darting from dummy half. And that's a good tackle. And down he goes. Halfway through this set. Feeds the short ball. Gets the ball. Nice defence there. Leaning, runs from dummy half. Miski, he's tackled. Wrapped up. They haven't been able to make much ground here. Fires out a pass. They're in hot pursuit. The punt. Burgess catches it on the full. Captured by the defence. There's the first tackle. Turns it inside. Brown, Whitbread. Caught by a pair of defenders.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
And he runs into some effective defence.
Absolutely no way through there.
Snappy pass. Morg. He's got momentum. Picked off by the defence. At dummy half. Cut out ball. You could see that coming from up here. That's an intercept.
Dear, oh dear.
Ball and all tackle. Lewis.
Well done.
Won't need me to tell you that that's a knock-on.
Oh, ball control is so important inside your own half. Huge pressure coming up here.
Crashes to the ground. That's the first of 6. Little dummy half run here. Byrne able to come up with a hit. Grab there. That's a good ball and all tackle. Second tackle there. Flicks the ball inside. Lays it off. Wardle. The Warriors with a play the ball. 10 metres out. 3 is the call. Smith finds support inside. Close to the line. Still defence to beat. From that play the ball, he dashes from dummy half. They're knocking on the door of the try line. And with a step. And another try.
Well, their fans rise and celebrate a beautifully orchestrated try. Their team's second try in very quick succession here. The away side will be a little shell-shocked and will want to tighten things up, and quickly.
With a conversion coming up in front.
Even money. I'm sure you'd find some takers in the crowd.
Kieran is in great form with the boot, and that's shown by their stats. So far, they have converted 2 from 2. Kicks off deep into enemy territory. Field latches onto that kick. Ellis and met front on by that tackle. Two defenders, and he's down.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
Farrell slips in the short one. Throws himself into the defence. Grabbed by the defence. There's the second. There's meters to be made from dummy half. The Warriors not able to break through that strong defence. They will play it on tackle 3. He's tackled. Litton puts him away. Unable to break through. Rushes into dummy half. Miski weaves his way.
That's an alarming amount of missed tackles tonight. It's like they're playing with the lights off.
Gets in the dummy half. Sends it back inside. Gets a kick in. Well, that's a shocker. Comes up with a play the ball. Batchelor. Nice tackle. And he's blocked by the defence.
All chasing together. That's what we like to see.
That's a knock-on.
Poor hands. A lack of concentration.
Referee has called a scrum now. Gives it on. Marshall. Well, he's produced a grubber kick. Breaks the line. He's got defenders closing. Give me more. That is a super try.
Well, here's a try that should not have been scored, Dave. It was a perfectly weighted grubber kick, but where were the defenders? They'll be kicking themselves.
He could probably kick this with his heel. Kieran is striking them well tonight. As the stats show, they have nailed 3 from 3. And they'll pick up the points.
Oh, it's funny what momentum can do in rugby league, especially when you've got a crowd like this urging you on.
Goes long. Smith with a good catch. Nice step. Wardle shakes him up. They worked hard to bring him down. Plays the ball. Leeming goes himself. Nice work, short pass, weaves his way through that tackle. He was just about through. Second of 6 tackles there. Blocked by the defence with an offload. The Warriors unable to break through. Halfway through the count, he's run through another.
Well, it's hard to tell if the attack is brilliant or the defence is dire. Either way, the stats tell the story.
That's a clever pass. With a charge. Has a go at the defence. And he'll be forced to play it. Strong defence here. Play the ball now. Good ball. Hill. He puts a kick in behind. Oh, dropped ball. That hurts.
And they were building some pressure, and a simple spill relieves that pressure.
Passes. Halted by the defence. First tackle up with a short ball. He's shut down there by the defence.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Hadley.
Great pass.
Offloads the ball. The Robins throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Lewis blocked by the tackle. Tackling in numbers here. Plays it, loops it over the top. They kicked downfield, didn't use all 5 tackles there. Twinkle toes.
Tonight we've seen some solid running, dominating an apparently lackluster defensive line.
Leeming a little dart out of dummy half. Evades that tackle. Picks a mark and runs straight to it. And his run has ended. That's the second. Moves it on. Bamboozles the defence with a step.
With the amount of broken tackles tonight, I'd be checking their lockers for sticks of butter.
Thrown to the ground. That's one. Gathered in the tackle on tackle number 2. This time it's a short pass. Give it away, son. You've lost the ball.
Not the right option there, and they've paid the penalty.
Offloads. Good play. Getting it away. He runs through another. There we have it.
The Warriors have gone the distance in scoring that try, Dave. This team have the skill to attack from anywhere and are very dangerous when they are in this kind of mood. Absolutely stunning play.
There's two to be had here with this conversion.
Well, Dave, I'm sure he'd like to convert the kick and take the points.
Kieran is kicking well in this match. And looking at the stats, we see they have landed 4 from 4. Lands the goal, that's 2 points. The Warriors lead by 24. Drives this kick-off long. Field makes the tackle. There's the siren for full-time. And that is full-time. And I don't think the fans wanted it to finish. Now,